Hello, YouTubers. Hey, this is Media Cure, and I'm Brad. And I couldn't resist. I had scheduled some video topics this week. This one popped up Sunday night, and you just can't leave this alone. This is, I'll leave the link to the story in the description box. But Ocasio Cortez, she's back. Sunday night. She said that people should consider not having children due to climate change because there is, quote, a scientific consensus that life will be hard for kids. She goes on, our planet is going to hit disaster if we don't turn this ship around. And so it's basically like there's a scientific consensus that the lives of children are going to be very difficult. And she, related to this, she goes on, and it does lead, I think, young people to have a legitimate question, is it okay to still have children? You might recall that she makes all these comments in lieu of the fact that just last week she said that, we're all going to be gonzo in 12 years if we don't do something about climate change. This is just great. For all of you conservatives out there, do not let this woman frustrate you. Don't let her make you angry, bitter. None of that. Enjoy what is coming for the next 6 years, maybe more. She may be another Pelosi or Feinstein. She may be a lifer up there in Washington, D.C. So just enjoy the ride. This is classic. This is entertainment. Now we should react to these stupid statements like liberals react. Remember when Republicans wanted to buckle down on the subsidizing school lunches, they wanted to trim that back a little bit. We hated kids. We wanted to kill kids. That was what they were saying. Well, let's just take this statement by Ocasio Cortez. She hates kids. I mean, that's obvious for most of these Democrats. They hate kids, all this pro-abortion nonsense. And now this. Just don't have them because we're not going to be here in 12 years and climate change is going to bring the end of the world. Unbelievable. I got news for you, Ocasio Cortez. Kids are going to have it rough. They're going to have hard lives. I saw a kid walking down a sidewalk in Hutchinson, Kansas about 30 years ago. He had a t-shirt on. As he was coming toward me, the t-shirt said, "Life is hard." It piqued my curiosity because as he walked on by, I turned around and see what the back of the t-shirt said. And it said, "And then you die." Life is hard and then you die, and that's pretty theologically correct. It's going to be hard for kids. It's going to be hard for life is hard. Doesn't have anything to do with climate change. This woman is a buffoon, but this is just pure comedic relief. It really is. And that's the way you need to look at it, conservatives. Just enjoy this. Remember Ron White, the comedian, who said, "You can't fix stupid." And believe me, they're not going to fix this. This article, she goes on to condemn Dianne Feinstein for her, you might recall that some little libtard youth broke into her office and demanded that she endorse the new Green Deal. And Feinstein, of course, got a little more sense than that, didn't come right out and say she would do that. And Ocasio Cortez has gone on record in this article to criticize Feinstein for not, just jumping on board this kooky new Green Deal train. Well, here's the deal, Nancy Pelosi and Dianne and the rest of you liberal freaks. You created this little monster, and now you need to deal with her. And as far as I'm concerned, from a conservative standpoint, I'm going to enjoy her. And the more they can trot her out there, and the more the stupidity that gushes from her mouth, the more likely Donald John Trump will win re-election. So that's about all I've got. Again, thank you for taking a few minutes to watch my video. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and that's all I got for now. Thanks. Thanks again.